Check. Good morning, traders. This is Perry Wilkie with StartUpTrading.com. It is 8 minutes till 9 a.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday, October 28th. T minus 1 to the Fed tomorrow afternoon. So, looking at yesterday's session, right, from the time the session opened, it was just a slow creep up, right? And as we look at after the opening bell, right, the VWAP right after the opening bell was the low for the NQ. And then it just got up into the Superman mode and went on the rest of the day, right? Superman's what I call between the +1 and the +2 standard deviation of the VWAP. And then, not a lot else going on really. Uh, Looking at where we are, right? We had the 6 week consolidation. Friday we got the look above. Uh, Monday it confirmed it was a look above and go. So hence we had the gap and go. And then so far in the overnight session, very consolidated. Not a lot going on here. You can see just holding up here high and tight. And then as we look at it, everyone except for the Russell had those salmon run trades yesterday after the bell, which can be a sign of a little toppy action, but you don't have to put all that weight in. It just means that traders were squeezed after the bell before futures close, and it's usually just kind of like margin calls for the bears. And then as we look at today's action, right, we have that iron condor on the SPX, and the title's not big enough for me to put everything else, but the lower side is 68.35 to 40, and the upper side is 68.95 to 6,900. So 68.95 to 6,900 up here, and you can see there's positioning above there, positioning below there. It's a decent size. You got 25,000 uh, put contracts, and you've got 26,000 call contracts on that inner strike today. So it is something to watch for sure. And then you can see if it breaks and they roll the position or they change it from the iron condor and do just some long calls, there is room to get up to 69.35 to 69.40. But we'd have to see that with the VIX. Otherwise, just expect this iron condor is going to hold. We closed on the cash market yesterday at 68.75. We're up 7, so basically that was 20 points. So you got about 13 handles on the ES to put it to around 69, 28, 29 would be right when you start to hit this distribution, and you got 5 points in here of like a mattress pad or whatever you want to call it. Uh, so why do you think institutions picked today to throw that iron condor on? Well, to be honest with you, it's because as we look out at tomorrow, right, we've got the FOMC, we've got Google, Meta, and Microsoft after the bell tomorrow. So, what institutions are banking on is that today lacks catalyst, and you're not going to just do anything. You're just going to hold high and tight up here. So, if we look at today's Condor, right, we have Richmond Manufacturing Index at 10. We might get some consumer confidence numbers. It says tentative, and then nothing else till after the bell. Um, at 9 o'clock we're going to get some housing information, uh, and then go from there. But tomorrow, right, we're going to start off with a Bank of Canada at 9:45. No one really cares about. If you do play crude oil, uh, Canada is, believe it or not, that's what they're there for, is crude oil, and uh, their monetary policy can change and affect the price of crude. So that is just something to be aware of if you're a CL trader. Uh, that, watch around this statement. There could be some fluctuations if you're looking for, if you're getting fairly close to a Fib entry, that might bring it into it, or for a target, right, on that print. And then you can see that, we got, the Fed in the afternoon, and then really the rest of the week, uh, we're going to have the ECB on Thursday, and then nothing else really doing. The Bank of Japan's going to be in there as well. That's going to be overnight tonight potentially. Uh, so we'll just have to see. So what we've got, uh, if we look at the other, reads, we've got uh, 682 to 685 on the SPY. There's a lot of congestion for both sides, the bears and the bulls. Right now, we're currently trading 685. I'm sorry, 686 is where we're currently trading. So we're right here at the the highest call strike for the day, and you can see there, and you can see that there is room up to 690 as well. And then to the downside, I would say 679. You're going to need some help to get below there. And then for the Qs, you're looking at the Qs are currently trading 629, so almost at 630. And you can see that's a big strike, 629 for today. So 630 is right around where you're looking at for the upside potential. And then you need help after that. And then there's potential to get up to 635 on, if we just keep, creeping higher. So 634 to 636 is a band, and then 639 to 640 is another band. On the downside, I I don't really think that on a day like today you're going to really make any progress below 620. So we'll, take it from there. Looking at, uh, where we're at, it's just that status quo. There's not a lot to do. I'm going to really watch the Iron Condor. I'm going to try to you know, participate in fades of the extremes with the stop, and then we'll go from there. Those are probably the going to be the better trades of the day as they set up. So you can either play, into those areas, right, and be done, or you can try to play reversion away from those areas and back to the reversion of the mean. I hope this helps. We'll see what Jack's looking at next. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Tomorrow is our big day, right, for the week. A lot going on tomorrow between the Canada, the FOMC, and the three big titans after the bell tomorrow.